Two. What's up, guys? My name is SnyperSama, but you can call me Sniper. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going over a new Guts bow build. Now, if you're unaware, Guts is a skill that you get from having 3 pieces of the only, at least for right now, Arch-Tempered Rey Dau Gamma armor, which you can see we have 3 equipped of. Because of that, we get Guts from Lord Soul. This is going to give me a plus 5% attack bonus and minus 5% defense. However, the way it works is kind of like Moxie. If you have, we'll say 100 health, or we'll say 50 health, and you get hit for 49, you go down to 1 HP, and then you get hit, it doesn't take it away. But let's say you're at 50 health and you take a hit taking 51 health, it is going to prevent you from dying, it will res you, and it will change into tenacity, giving you a plus 5% defense bonus now, and plus 3 in all of your elemental resistances. So, the idea of the build, don't lose Guts. Guts is a crazy damage bonus. I mean, 5%, you may not think it's a lot, but it adds up, and it adds up fast. So without further ado, let's get into the build. To start, normally I tell you guys, you know what, don't pay attention to my weapons. In the case of this, I am telling you to pay attention. The Rarity 8 Ardean bow has something attached to it when it's a fire and a water element. And the thing attached to it is close range coating. It is the only weapon for the bow category for the Ardean set that comes with close range coating. Power coating is great. It is not as good as close range. I promise you, it is not worth it. Okay? So, reiterate. Fire, water, close range coating. That's it. Got it? Cool. Next up, we have Rey Dau Gamma, Rey Dau Gamma, Rey Dau Gamma, in the helmet, the chest, and the legs. We have the Guardian Arcfeld Van Braces Beta and the Blango Coil Beta. Okay. Lastly, we have Exploiter Charm 2 and then Evasion Mantle. Honestly, this could get swapped for Corrupted if that's what you prefer. Because I'm trying to do a lot of discerning dodges on bow, I opt for Evasion Mantle. It gives me that little extra boost to my attack that I prefer. So, but personal preference, any of these work. Now that we've gone over the weapons, the armor, let's go ahead and get into the skills, the decorations. Okay, so both of my bows are identical. You're going to want Critical Jewel 3, Blaze or Stream Bandolier. This is accordance to fire or water. Okay, and Spread. That's it. The reason for this, Bandolier gives you Tetrad Shot, increases the attack power and affinity of ammo after certain conditions are met. Long story short, after the 4th shot, the 4th and the 6th shot get bonus damage. After the 4th shot, though, you get bonus affinity on every shot that comes after. Meaning, instead of sitting there and having, we'll say, 10% affinity on each of those shots, now you're at 20% affinity. It just gives a little extra boost to try and guarantee that you crit. Spread Power Shot, it's just going to increase the damage that we do with our power shots. If you play bow in Monster Hunter Wilds, you know that this is the way to go with power shots. And obviously critical boost and water fire attack just for a little extra on the top, right? We have 1 chain jewel. Now the reason for this is we want burst. We're using bow. Bow is a great weapon to have burst on, right? We have a growth jewel. The reason for this is because we have so many level 1 decos and there's not a whole lot that you could do with them. So I opted for growth, self-improvement. If your hunts happen to take longer than 5 minutes, you start to get a bonus. If they take 10 minutes, you get even bigger bonus, and so on and so forth. As a whole, this is a build that is going to net you a lot of kills faster. However, if you happen to be on the slower end, that is a-okay, because you're just going to get stronger the longer your fight continues. And then we have a million physique jewels, and that's because Constitution is crazy. We love Constitution on bow. Reduce fixed stamina depletion by 50%. Yes, please. And last but not least, a Challenger Jewel 3 for Agitator to get it up to level 3. So in total, we have Weakness Exploit level 5, Constitution level 5, Agitator, Latent Power, Stun Resist, Stamina Surge, all level 3. Stamina Surge is huge. Thankfully, our armor comes with it. We don't have to slot it. We also happen to get Maximum Might from some of our armor. And we get the bonus of the Rey Dau's Voltage, making Latent Power even better than what it already was. And now that we've gone over the armor, the weapons, the decos, let's go ahead and go fight, you already know, an Arcfeld. Alright guys, so here we are with a 5-star Tempered Arcfeld. Now, you know anything about me, you know that I absolutely love fighting Arkfelds to showcase my builds. So, we're gonna get started. We're gonna take this one out. And, excuse you, sir. This is an unfortunate spot to be fighting. We'll make do. So we're gonna go ahead and just use our fire bow, since it's what we have on. Now, the thing about it, if you pay attention in the build showcase, you know that I had said fire or water, both of which work. And that is 1,000,000% the case. You do not need to use either one specifically. You just need to use one. If you do that, you will be okay. Why is his character model here? Oh. Alright then, sure. I guess we're gonna chase him up here. What you need to be looking for is the fire water. You want to try and have attack boost, obviously. But since you don't have to worry... Oh my, I am one shot. Let's see if Duck will hit. Oh. Duck did heal me, but that was in fact not what I was aiming for. There we go. This is still a really unfortunate location. Why are we so close here? That's fine. As long as you have water or fire, you're in good standing. You want attack bonuses, obviously. You don't want to be using anything... Don't go for 1,000,000 affinity bonuses. It's actually part of the reason you see me using my fire one, is because my water one did not roll very well. Because of that, it makes me... So you can see that Guts Tenacity has activated. I no longer have my damage boost. Because of that, my damage is going to be a little less, but it's not going to be so bad that it is undoable. You will notice, however, though, I don't get hit as hard anymore because I have that extra defense. When I get a moment, I'll show you. You can see 391. If you were looking at the beginning, I'm pretty sure that that was somewhere closer to about the 360 range. 1, 2, electric boogaloo. The guts increase, and I died because I overcommitted. That's okay. You know what? You guys will get to see my failures. It's fine. This is already weird because Arkfeld is in the weirdest spot known to man. But this is a good time to show you. I respawned right now. You notice my armor, my defense has gone back down? That's because every time you die, Guts resets. It's not like Moxie. You can see that same bar is also back on my health, meaning I am getting that damage increase again. Did you guys know that? If you happen to cart while in your hunts, you will re-proc Guts, meaning you're able to keep that damage up if you really want to. Do I recommend it? Not really. Honestly, you shouldn't be trying to cart anyways in your hunts, but if you happen to, it's okay. You're like me. You're human. That's a-okay. This is definitely one of my slower hunts. I have not used bow in about a week and a half, and it shows. It should be a little easier now that I'm not in such a tight, cramped spot, but I make no promises. Let's go ahead and do this. And you can see self-improvement just activated. Go ahead and hit the roar. The agitator is active. We'll get the dodge, and we'll get cooking. Ideally, this will go a lot smoother now that I'm not, you know, having to fight him at the closest range known to man. I probably could have just let that go, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and hit this tempered wound, force a knockdown. If you didn't know, tempered wounds guarantee a knock when they break. You can choose to do your focus strikes, or you can just break them naturally. It's up to you. But if you were unaware, I did miss the dodge there. I thought I would have enough time. I did not. I definitely rolled that, I thought, but that's okay. Latent power has activated. So we have 42% affinity just naturally, which is huge. Really glad that went after the Balahara. It would have cooked me. I won't lie. This 5-star tempered arc belt is definitely putting up a bigger fight than the majority of arc belts, but like I said, I haven't used bow in a little while, and it shows. Poor Balahara has his head broke. You know what, though? I appreciate him taking one for the team. And there's the tempered wound again, so go ahead and break that. Interesting, because he absorbed it. He did not get knocked down. I thought that mine would counteract his, and it did not. Go ahead and spam some power shots. Reload, and my opportunity. Dodge again. Keep stamina up. We'll just move up nice and slow. And we'll pump some more shots in. And you can see that there goes the head. It's been broken. Hit the discerning dodge. Hit the discerning dodge. Also, anytime you guys hear me say discerning or perfect, they're the same thing. I don't know why I started saying perfect when it actively shows discerning, but it's just what I did. I just had how it ended up being, so my apologies, but if you were ever confused, just know that it is the same thing, and it works on, unfortunate, it works on both dual blades and the bow. And just like that, we died again. Holy crap, maybe you guys won't see this. Alright, so we're going to run back, and so far I have not decided whether or not we're deleting this footage, which means you guys might be hearing this monologue right now. Me not playing bow for a couple days is definitely showcasing a little bit how much I had lost. Holy. Normally I do pretty good on bow. I've got quite a few, like, 5-minute hunts on a 5-star arc build, but as far as this one goes, I'm getting fucked. I can only make the excuse that it was in a weird spot for so long, because he is no longer in that weird of a spot. So, I'm also totally forgot to use tracers. There we go. Now let's hope we can get through the rest of this without a death. Because actually, you know what, I think if I card again, that's a GG. So we're gonna heal up. We're gonna play a little bit smarter. Superman dive to avoid getting hit there. Discerning dodge once more. Put in some more shots. Reload. Discerning. And you guys can see, like, even though I am doing a terrible showcase, I'm kind of surprised that hit me, I won't lie. I thought I was definitely out of range of that. Even though I am getting absolutely cooked, you guys can see that the build is just crazy. We're putting out great damage on a monster that's elemental scaling is all 1 stars, just for the record. And he hit Duck's trap. You know what, Duck? Well done, dude. You have the foresight of a fortune teller. Discerning dodge, get my stamina back. Discerning dodge again. I got really lucky that I didn't get hit by that. It's his second chain blade came out, but we'll take it. Self-improvement has procced once again, which means we are, what, 10 minutes in? Could be worse. Definitely didn't hit the dodge like I thought I would. That's okay. And once again, did not hit the dodge like I thought I would. Don't grab me. He does have to be close, right? There it is. Shock trap down, just so he can't run. And Trank Bomb. So you know what? We're going to keep this footage in. You guys need to know that I am human just like you are. I make my mistakes. Sometimes I just don't have it. Sometimes I suck. And that is a-okay. If you guys struggle with hunts, it is okay. If you guys don't always win your hunts, it is okay. The only thing that's not okay is giving up. So, on that cheesy note, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Farewell.